What's going on, everybody? I'd like to welcome y'all to another One Take review. I went and saw Professor Marston, and the Wonder Woman. And if you don't know, this is pretty much like the story of how Wonder Woman came to be, and like the trials and things she had to go through, or the writer had to go through to get this comic out. And because a lot of stuff they were displaying in the comic, it seemed to be a lot of same sexual stuff, and it's like a certain way Wonder Woman would be sexualized, and there's a lot of things like that. In a way, she kind of still deals with not as much today. But if you seen like the report, the stuff Jane Cameron said, like, oh, Wonder Woman, she's a beautiful woman, and it pretty much use that. You know, I can't just say exactly what James Cameron said, because the shit was really dumb. You kind of pretty much like, hey, she just run around, she's beautiful in like a skimp outfit, and she's strong, but that's kind of used that to her advantage. And a lot of other stuff. I don't want to just misconstrue his words, but it was bad regardless. But anyway, this is pretty much like the whole story of how Professor Marston, came up with the idea, and that women that influenced him more in this. I didn't know this story. I did not know this story, but I went to see it simply based off the fact that I wanted to know more about the Wonder Woman comic. I own like a couple Wonder Woman comics myself, not too many. I'm not a big comic collector myself. I do have quite a few. Well, not quite. I probably have the average amount. But I wasn't able to really go with them, so I really didn't know like the backstories and everything to how they came to be for a lot of them. But this, I saw it was coming out, and I knew off top that I was going to check it out, because the story between Professor Marston, played by Luke Evans, and his wife, Elizabeth Marston, played by Rebecca Hall, and their relationship with Olive Byrne, I think that's how you pronounce her name, played by Bella Heathcock. Now that was something I didn't know, I knew nothing about, and the fact is, I think they portrayed these characters. I don't know how true the story. I think it stays true to like the actual story, but the way Rebecca Hall embodied like the strength and power, because she was a professor too. That already want to give her PhD, and like she kept like applying for a PhD. They would never give it to her. And you seen like the strength and like the dominance in her character, and then also and excuse me, and Olive Byrne's character, played by Bella Heathcock, you saw like the love and gentleness in her. And he said, and it was crazy, because it was a scene where he was just like, you two together make the perfect woman. And I think that in which embodies the whole spirit of like Wonder Woman, in which the way that's how the comic became what it was. It was a powerful one. It was a powerful character for women to love, and men also liked her. This is a woman who came from an island of nothing but women into the world of man, and still remained to be as strong and as strong as present as she was. And also the fact that she had to hide her identity. Like it's listen. And okay, because let's get into like the movie. The movie kind of has a slow start. I think by midway through it picks up, but it does suffer from a slow start to me. And I think the acting is terrific. There's a couple. Where's the scene? I think there's a scene at the end in which it really hits perfectly. It's a scene in a hospital. So if you guys see it, it's a scene in a hospital. I hate to just have you guys wait looking for a certain scene, but it's a scene in a hospital between those three characters that's absolutely masterful. Like it's really dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? And me, for me, I like this film, but for me, I'm a person who is not deep into like the film industry, so I don't know how a shot's supposed to look, or I don't know how something's supposed to be done. I'm just a person who enjoys movies. That's well, I think my channel is unique from other people. I'm just a person who enjoys movies. I'm not looking at like the frames and things like. I just enjoy movies, and for me to enjoy this one it's a biography. Like, You know, I'm usually going to see somebody, some other stuff, but I'm interested in other things. So this movie is definitely a movie I would advise people to check out. But I do think it suffers from like a slow start. That's just me, and I understand. I feel like it's meant to be that way because everything is not going to automatically come together in the story because there's things that they have to go through in a certain time. Because you have to also understand. I don't want if you don't know the story, I'm not gonna spoil it for you because I want you to see it. But there's some stuff those they have to go through in which it's just like people on the outside looking in. Oh, my bad. When people on the outside looking in, you just see it like you understand like how hard it would be for them to move in certain ways. Like it's a dope jump. I like for real. That's why I pretty much usually have my camera kind of center. I kind of have it like more leaning toward this way. So my baby, who is my baby? But I love Wonder Woman. That's probably my favorite film of this year so far. I watched it 10 times already. But anyway, definitely think you guys should go check this out. I like the Angela Robinson, a woman direct this. I think she said she been trying to get this film made for 8 years, and it's crazy how it just all fell into place right now. That's the thing that really gives me. It all fell into place right now with Wonder Woman. It seems to be at like the height of her, like you know, with all this stuff going on. She seems to be at the height. She's really right now is like the Superman right now. Cause we all know what Superman stands for, but right now the kind of like spirit Wonder Woman's been given like this whole year is kind of like symbolic of like the spirit Superman has been given to people in previous years. I definitely think you guys check this out. If I'm scaling it, give it a, cause it had this slow start. That slow start kind of killed me. I give it a B1. I give it a B1. Definitely think you guys should go check this out. If you've seen it already, let me know what you thought about down in the comments. Hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews. I'll catch up with you guys later.